Good morning, everybody. Morning, and welcome back to your Oceanfront practice. The sun's gonna come out. I know you all been looking at your weather map or weather app all week, like myself. We've been lied to. The sun is supposed to be out all day, but it's actually perfect temperature for our Oceanfront practice, everybody. Thanks for taking the time. If you're new, my name is Steve. I'm going to be guiding us through. I keep these classes all levels. I call them simple yet not easy. As you know, you take it at your own pace, but think of it primarily as a breath-based meditation that we add physicality to. So if you lose the breath and you have to peel away the physical layers of the practice, feel free to do that, please. But I'm glad you're here. We're going to get started. Let's go child's pose here today, please. Big toes towards each other, knees separated wide to the edges of your mat. Sink your hips back, allow your forehead to rest down. Hey, if this shape, I have some days where this shape doesn't really work for my body. So if you need to lay on your back or stomach, the idea here with this first pose is for it to be, you might have some sensation to be mostly non-invasive, right? Not too intense. A great place to get the ball rolling from as we let our head just drop down and we close our eyes, because we are focused on the external so much of our time, our day, our week. Dropping your head down, closing your eyes just allows you to just kind of turn inwards a little bit. And you can do that by perhaps having a little diagnostic check of your body. A little slow and mindful scan just to see if there's anything bubbling up straight away. And then we will begin together by exhaling everything out. Through your nose. Let's take a real big collective inhale and fill up. And then through your mouth, exhale, empty, and clear it out. Again. Inhale a little bit bigger. I want you to drink up that ocean air. Drink it up really deep. And exhale through your mouth, empty and clear. One more of those. This deep, full breath in. Soak it up. And exhale, clear it out. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why don't you guys go here? Breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Inhale. It's important that we breathe into the lower portions of our lungs. This is the opposite of what we do all day, just like the awareness we've already began to cultivate. Lips stay sealed. Exhale. Draw your navel up and in. Empty the lower, the middle, the upper portions of your lungs. Just like that. Inhale. Get big from the inside out. And then exhale, navel draws up and in. Gently push your breath out. If you can control your breath, just like we're doing here, we can begin to control, slow down, and settle our mind. Get out of that fight or flight state that we spend so much of our time in, right? Or on the cusp of. Come back to a healthier state, a healing state, a parasympathetic rest and digest instead of this high beta level of mind. Let's see if we can get to an alpha, maybe even a theta. And we're going to do that primarily by focus on this deep diaphragm breathing for a few different reasons, okay? So first rule is breathe deep no matter what. You know that. Second rule is to honor what you're feeling. Personalize the practice. Third is to thank yourself for being here. A little moment of gratitude for yourself for showing up. I could tell you were one of those people when I saw you walk up in the park. I could tell you were one of those straight away. That's a good person to be. Fingertips really, really wide, y'all. Let's inhale, ease your way, slide your way on up, tabletop to your hands and knees. That would be all fours. And then curl your toes, and on your exhale, lift your knees up about 2 inches or so. Little hovering tabletop. Now, steady your visual gaze, right? The purpose of this practice, Chitta Vritti Nirodha, is to cease the fluctuations of our mind, to soothe the agitated mind. So if your eyes are wandering all over the place, it's normal to think that your mind might follow suit. If your breath is sporadic and all over the place, your mind might follow suit as well. So we smooth those two things out straight off the bat. How's your jaw doing? Can you soften there? Ha ha ha. Woo, this is a long one right here, y'all, especially for the first active pose. Take an inhale. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful. Lift your hips high. Drop your head down. Breathe really big. Are you looking for someone in particular? Do you need a mat?
No, I have one.
Okay. Take some movement here, right? Pedal it out a little bit. See what you're working with on this beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning. I can feel that cloud cover getting a little bit lighter already, y'all. Okay? Now let's settle in a little bit. Take your fingertips, spread them really, really wide, y'all, really wide. And then soft bend in your knees, that's your friend. You're going to hear me say that many times during this practice. With that soft bend in your knees, can you press your hips higher and back further? Woo, high hips, brother, high hips. We're not in plank anymore. And then, there we go. Drop your head down, chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. One more thing, and I know this is a long down dog, y'all. Circle your triceps in towards your cheekbones. So widen your upper shoulders and back. Fantastic. Give me one more. Inhale. Exhale it out. From here, walk your hands back towards your feet. Arrive at the back of your mat. Beautiful. Now, bend your knees a little bit more than you did in your downward facing dog. Just a little bit more to start. You could take ragdoll pose with pinkies to the crease of your opposite elbow. But you know what? If there's another version that you think you need, or maybe you've been sitting at your desk and over your keyboard all week, and you need to interlace your fingers at your lower back for that chest expansion, shoulder opening. Perhaps there's something else that seems to be intuitively calling to you. I encourage you to follow that, to listen to that voice. Give me 3 more of those deep diaphragm breaths, everybody. As smooth as the waves rolling in. Can we make our breath that smooth? Right? That's the foundation of our meditation. By the way, can y'all hear me down there? Pretty good? Yeah? Oh, nice. How we doing over here, y'all? Good? All right. How about one more breath, huh? Take an inhale here. Very nice. Bend those knees a little bit more, brother. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Your buddy. And then from here, take your feet a little bit wider. Sink your hips down for Malasana frog pose. Okay? Take your feet wide, perhaps heels in, toes out slightly. Now, some of us are going to have to bring our feet wider in order to get our feet flat. There might be some of us that this doesn't work for our knees or our ankles, and you can totally skip it. Or bring your hands to the ground for a little support. But if you're with me, right, and you're all good, straighten your spine. Press your heart forward. Sit up nice and tall in your spine. Good. Use your elbows, your triceps to pry your hips open. Slightly tuck your chin to your chest. Close your eyes for a few deep breaths. And with this breathing now that we're upright, I want you to feel, and I want you to breathe. I want you to breathe tall. And at the top of your breath, breathe wide. In doing this, we are breathing in 360 degrees, initiating the breath from our diaphragm, which is actually helping stimulate and massage our liver and all our digestive organs. There's a whole lot going on with this very simple stuff. Give me one more big, beautiful breath in here, y'all. Woo! Exhale, release right back down to forward fold. Heel to your feet back into hips width apart. Walk your hands back out to plank pose, high push-up position. Ah! Steady gaze. Steady deep diaphragm breathing. Check one. The alignment, the stability here. Right? Pretty simple. The hands underneath shoulders, feet about hips width apart. Let's not let our hips sink down over there. I'm watching you. You can always drop to your knees. But if you're with me, just for a couple breaths, bring your heels stacked above the balls of your feet. Pull your hands and toes towards each other. There we go, y'all. Soften your face and just feel that strength. Take an inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Woo! We're going to get it cooking. We're going to get her done today, y'all. Slide your hands back a couple inches, untuck your toes. Inhale, cobra pose. Now here, lift your hands up off the ground because there's supposed to be little to no weight in your hands. Woo, that whole group over there. Welcome to cobra pose. Exhale, take it all the way back down. Do it again, y'all. Inhale, lift your chest up. Now, look straight down. Once again, if you can actively press your feet into the ground so much you're lifting your knees, great. Exhale, take her back down. Number 3, inhale, lift up. We call it Cobrasana, Bhujangasana. Nice. Exhale, take her back down. If you want to press with your hands a little bit, by now you get the idea. Inhale, lift up. Now, shoulders back, elbows in. Broaden across your collarbones. Feel and create that space. Exhale, right back down. And then last one, inhale. We're going to lift once again. We're going to hold once again. But now lifting your feet up, bending your knees to 90 degrees, flexing your feet, and pressing the soles of your feet to the sky. So when you do this, I really want you to squeeze and engage your glutes. This fires them up, and this helps support and protect our back, which is really good. Take one more inhale. Can you lift your thighs even off the ground? Breathe in. Woo, na, na, na. Exhale, take it all the way back down. Inhale, press to your hands and your knees here, your tabletop pose. Exhale, chin to your chest, round your spine, draw your navel in, and push your breath out. Inhale, dip your stomach down, look up, broaden across your collarbones. You know the deal. Exhale, round, push your breath out. Give me 3 more on your own, everybody. 3 more on your own. Hey, listen, I saw you walking up to the park. I could totally tell you were one of those. Yeah, you're one of those people. Man, I knew it. One of those people that does hard shit. One of those people that does things because they're difficult, right? Not because they're easy. On the other side, you know is benefit. And you're one of those. I could totally tell. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Lift your hips. Drop your head down low. Remember, foundation of our meditation, breath. Staying in that meditative flow. Woo! Let's get her done, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch all the way together. Now inhale, find a halfway lift. A flat back. You want to lengthen your spine here. If you're new to this, shoulder blade squeeze. Shoulders away from your ears over there. Exhale, fold. Draw your navel in. Draw your navel in. This helps protect your spine. Bend those knees, brother. Inhale, rise. Take it on up. Reach your hands to the sky. Good. Lean it back till it feels really good. Woo! And then exhale. Let's fold. Push your breath out. And just as smooth as the waves rolling in, inhale, halfway lift, we move with our breath. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. You could drop to your knees, shift forward, and lower halfway down. Shoulders and hips move together. Beautiful, y'all. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. Feed your heart through, shoulders back, shoulders down and back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Good, breathe. See if you can make your breath just as smooth as those waves rolling in. Not particularly large they are, but consistent and powerful. Remember, hips really high, brother. Soft bend, there we go. Now soft bend in your knees. Yeah, you can press your hips higher with that soft bend in your knees. Press them back further. There you go, brother. That's your downward facing dog. Then a little chin to your chest. Look towards your knees, towards your thighs. There you go. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands. Heels and toes touch all the way together. Inhale, give me a halfway lift. Flat back, chest pulls out. Breathe it in deep. Exhale, fold. Dive in deep, empty out. Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Take it up to the sky. Reach it up, lean back. I want you to stretch. I want you to feel that lift and length. Woo! Exhale, fold all the way back down. Just as smooth as those waves rolling in, y'all. Inhale, give me that halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Remember, shift forward and then strong core. Shoulders and hips move together, elbows straight back. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. Take your shoulders, roll them back. See if you can lift your knees by pressing the tops of your feet into your mat. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Woo, dogger, y'all. You're doing amazing. Simple stuff that isn't necessarily easy. This is Surya Namaskar A, sun salutations. Traditionally in yoga, on the summer solstice, which we have coming up, just a few days away, we do 108 of these. And we modify them a lot, but 108. My friend Margie here, who happens to be in class, will actually be leading that practice very close to here on Wednesday night, but we'll go after that afterwards. I want you to breathe. Let's keep getting her done. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk. Maybe you can get that light hop of feet between hands. Either way, you're doing phenomenal. Inhale, give me a halfway lift. Flat back, lengthen. Awesome. Exhale, give me a forward fold. I dive in deep, y'all. Lead with chest, inhale, rise. Take it up, reach it up, lean it back till it just feels like, ooh, they did it. Exhale, fold all the way back down. A breath-based moving meditation. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. I'm watching over here. Shoulders and hips have to lower together. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shoulders back, feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet little doggaroo. Yeehaw, y'all. You're doing amazing. Remember, high hips, brother. Little bend in those knees. There you go, buddy. Ha ha ha. You're doing fantastic, everybody. Hey, I noticed on this transition from high plank to low plank, some of us, our elbows are going out to the sides. So if that's the case, you need to shift forward more before you lower. Your elbows should go straight back. I also noticed some of our hips are sinking down. Your shoulders and hips should move together. So either bring more awareness to your core or drop to your knees or skip it. It's all good. Take a breath. Take one more flow on your own. It's a breath-based moving meditation. Add something if you want. Skip something if you need. Newbies, you can make the whole thing up, y'all. I'm cool with it. Breathe well. If you can control your breath, you can control your mind, you can lower your blood pressure, you can get out of that fight or flight. If you can control your mind, I mean, you can just direct your life in any which way you want, manifest all the love, all the success that you want. I'm glad you're here, y'all. You can make it up. Just breathe deep, and I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Oh, you're taking some liberties with that one, I see. Woo! Nice job. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Here, everybody. From here. What do you say we shift forward to plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. There you go, your adduction muscles. Ground into your left hand. Now we're not letting our hips sink down over here, are we? Are we? Right in front of the tree. We're not letting our hips sink down, are we? Roll on your left hand and roll your right hand high to the sky. Vashisthasana, side plank pose. You got to lift your hips. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Good. If you need to drop a knee to the ground, hey, cool, drop her down. Forearm, whatever. Modify however you need. Breathe. Breathe well. That deep diaphragm breathing is stimulating your vagus nerve. That is key in shutting off the fight or flight. Now, if you're feeling strong, lift your right leg up off your left. Yeah, and now take your right hand towards the ocean for another, let's just go for another 3. Breathe. We're going plank with right knee to nose in 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, take it to plank. Pull your right knee into your nose. There you go. Now back your knee up about 8 inches. Drop your shin and knee to the ground. Lift your back left leg up and extend your right arm forward for sunbird spinal balancing. Whoa, tricky, yeah? Now if you can see the ocean right now, you want to look down. That was way too easy, y'all. Look down, smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Hey, what's your belly doing here? A lot of times we'll just let our bellies spill out. No, pull your belly up. Feel that shielding that you have. That's why we have this abdominal wall. It protects our organs. So feel that shielding, that engagement. Breathe deep beneath it. Take an inhale here. You're doing beautiful, everybody. Exhale, touch your left knee to your left elbow. Push your breath out. Oh, almost had you, Margie. Extend it back, breathe in. Hey, was that your right or left elbow? Exhale, left knee, left elbow, empty out. Tomorrow we'll be learning our colors. One more, extend it back, breathe it in. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Left elbow. Extend it back, lift everything up, breathe in. You okay there, brother? Exhale, set your right hand down. Curl your right toes under. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg to the sky. Now go ahead and bend your left knee. Stack your hip. Woo! Circle it. Donkey kick it if you want. Flip your dog. If that's what your body is asking for. You're doing fantastic. Breathe for 5. 4. Ooh, now 3. 2, all right. Let's come back to 3-legged dog. Inhale your left leg high to the sky. Flex your foot. Spiral inward with your left thigh now. Close hip. Now walk your hands back towards your right foot. Take your left leg parallel to the ground. Bend your right knee a little bit. Find a halfway lift in your upper torso. Strong core. Let's open up our arms and come to fly. Airplane pose, Dakasana. Some people simply call it balancing. A lot of people today are calling it lack thereof. But that's all good with me, everybody. Drive down your right heel. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Give me that buoyancy in your chest. And then 2 more breaths. I know, brother. Inhale. Exhale. Last inhale. You could reach your hands forward here. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Woo! Inhale, left leg center high. Exhale, shift forward, step her through to low lunge. Now, first stack your knee above your ankle, and then begin to bend and straighten in and out of your front left leg. There you go, y'all. Oh, your hamstring deserves it. Bend in and out. Give me 3, 4, maybe 5 times. Then we're going to settle in with our legs straight enough to get a good amount of sensation. Probably you describe it as a wide-legged pyramid pose. Take an inhale, pull your chest out, pull your left hip back. Keep your leg how it is. Just for a couple more breaths, let's fold into that hamstring. Fold and breathe. Front leg is straight. Into sensation. I know this is intense for some of us. I know this is challenging for a lot of us. The physicality, but also just trying to stay focused. It has to be this way. It has to challenge you. Right? Otherwise, you don't grow and you don't get better. And I want too much for you, everybody. Too much, y'all. Excuse me. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back into your low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance if you need. Spin your back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Long stance. Left toes straight to the ocean. Bend your front left knee to 90 degrees. If your knee comes in front of your ankle, you need a longer stance. There you go. Also, that knee wants to lean inward on so many of us, including myself with tight hips. You've got to kind of externally rotate the thigh to find a neutral position. Finally, your back right toes. Let's turn them in just slightly. Now, steady out your gaze. Inhale. Pull your hands away from each other. I'm talking engagement in your arms, y'all. Exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. Fantastic. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale. Reach it out. Side angle pose is your exhale. Okay? A forearm to thigh is good. It's real good, y'all. Try your best to stay at least a little lifted off your thigh. Well, I'll tell you what, if your heart is facing directly towards La Jolla rather than towards the ground and you're down low, you can stay there. But if your hand is like at the ground and your heart's facing towards the ground rather than La Jolla, I want you to come up. We want a narrow body here. Clean lines of energy. Take your right hand, reach to the ocean. Utthita Parishva Konasana, palm facing down. Roll your right shoulder back a little bit, not only getting length but rotation. Woo! Stay low, y'all. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Reverse warrior. Now your front left knee is going to want to straighten, which you're going to resist, right? It's also going to want to lean inward more. Yeah, you're doing amazing, y'all. Give me one more big, beautiful breath. Lift up and away. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Woo! Shift forward and lower slow. Inhale, upward facing dog. As smooth as those waves rolling into shore. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing donkey. From here, y'all, shift it forward, plank pose. That was a long setup. So let's start to get her done on this other side. Squeeze your thighs, ground into your right hand, roll open to your left side, plank pose. Steady gaze, steady breath, check 1. Balance, stability, alignment, check 2. Modification, enhancement, refinement, check 3. Lift your hips, crescent shape, yeah. Good, Jim. How's your jaw? Soften. If your strength is supreme, lift your left leg up. Oh, nice. Left hand to the ocean. Beautiful. Simple, but not so easy. Take an inhale, reach a little bit. Exhale, plank, pull your left knee into your nose. Left knee to nose. Good. Back your knee up about 8 inches. Drop your left knee and shin to the ground. Lift your back right leg up and extend your left arm forward. This is our sunbird spinal balancing. Remember, you want to smooth out the back of your neck. Thumb facing up. Firm up your belly. Feel that armor, that shielding. See where your left arm is? Let's keep it there. Take an inhale. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, empty out. There you go, y'all. Give me 2. Inhale. Right knee to right elbow, right elbow. That's your left elbow. Extend it back, breathe it in. Not you. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Extend it back, breathe in, lift it up. Exhale, set your left hand down. Curl your left toes under. Inhale, right leg high to the sky, 3-legged doggy. Bend your knee, stack your hip. And then as you circle it out and work into this hip, I got another little announcement for you. California plates, 9CUF6, 6-4, about to be towed on Dixie Drive. It's a Jeep. You got a Jeep, you're on the street behind us, Dixie Drive. You're about to get towed. Good. None of us, y'all. I knew you weren't one of those people. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Flex your foot, inward rotation, and then go for it. Walk your hands back towards your left foot. Take your right leg parallel to the ground. Bend your left knee a little bit, find a halfway lift, and then let's do it. Let's come to fly, airplane pose. Steady your visual gaze. Steady out that deep diaphragm breathing. Your body, your mind will follow suit. This is hugely beneficial what you're doing for yourself. Give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, inhale, reach it out. Exhale, hinge at your waist, hands to the ground. Nice work. Walk it forward, 3-legged doggy. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest. Step your right foot through to your hands, that low lunge. Bend and straighten in and out of your front right leg. Couple times, work with that. And I gotta be honest with y'all, I'm a little relieved at that. Usually if a neighbor comes up and hands me a note during class, it is nothing near that positive as somebody getting towed. Kind of happy with that. All right, let's settle in with your leg pretty straight. Inhale. As you find your halfway lift and you pull your chest out, see if you can pull your right hip back enough. Just see. And then keep your leg like that. Fold into it. Breathe into it. Your energy flows where your attention goes. Quite literally and physically. If I place my hand on my body, which many times if I'm doing a heart-brain coherence meditation, I'll place it on my heart. I'll focus on breathing into the heart. They have measurements that say that there's more blood flow that goes to that place. Your energy literally flows where your attention goes in your body and in your life. Right? Breathe into that hamstring so that we can soften and create space. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, come down into your low lunge. Back foot flat. Inhale, warrior 2. Lisa, we're doing amazing over here. Okay? Steady gaze, steady breath. Right toe straight out. Bend deep into your front right knee. There we go. And then some of us, it's hard, you don't have a mirror in front of you, but some of us I can see are doing kind of what I tend to do, and that's lean forward. Right? So I'll be in this here. If that's you, lean back. We want shoulders above hips. A little bit longer of a stance there, brother. There we go. And make sure that knee's straight forward. We're not leaning inward. There we go. Give me another inhale. Expand from the inside out. Stay here. Exhale, navel up and in. Inhale, reach. Look for length. Extended side angle pose is your exhale. Utthita Parishva Kolasana. Okay, balance, stability. Sensation is important. Take your left hand, if you went there on the other side, reach to the ocean. Palm facing down. Good. You're feeling that length in your side body, yeah? Now see if you can roll your left shoulder back. Yeah, everybody. Give me 2. Utah. I'll give me 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathing life, breathing health, well-being, breathing vitality into all that you feel. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale. Reverse your warrior. Left hand slides on the back of your left leg. The legs don't change, brother. There we go. Front right knee might have wanted to lean inward, though. Take a peek. Front right knee is still bent deeply, huh, bud? Inhale, lean back here. What's his name? Stanford. What's his name? Yeah. Exhale, bend your knee, brother. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Shift forward and lower slow. I like the haircut. You're Kenny Powers during class today. Upward facing dog, open your heart, breathe it in. Nice work. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. We got to get this moving. Take an inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Heels and toes all the way together, touching. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha, chest pulls out long. Exhale, fold down deep, navel in. Inhale, we're into the flow. Chair pose, sink your hips, Utkatasana, lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. There we go, bud. Exhale, release to forward fold. Let's do this, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest out long and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower with control. Beautiful. Upward facing dog. You're feeding your heart through your biceps. Shoulders back, bud. Feed your heart through. There you go. Exhale, hips to the sky. Sweet doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg. Breathe your own up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Push your breath out. Shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach and send it high. Exhale, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Inhale, straighten your front left leg to that perfect degree. Yeah. Exhale, you're right back in it. It's a low lungerie. Inhale, open wide. Warrior 2, your heart to La Jolla. Exhale, extending side angle pose. Create some space here, everybody. Feel something. Stay low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Good. Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. We're moving now. Upward facing dog. Still a breath-based meditation, everybody. Exhale, hips to the sky. That's you seem to be conquering right now. Inhale, lift your right leg. Breathe your own up. Right elbow. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, sweep it through a low lunge. Inhale, straighten your front right leg. Not too much, not too little. Exhale, you're right back in it. Back foot flat. You can take it from here, y'all. It's that very familiar dancing warrior flow. As smooth as the waves rolling in are our movements. As meditative and as smooth as your breath is are also our movements. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or hop feet between your hands. Let's keep it going. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in here now. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, sink low, lift chest, reach high. Exhale, dive it on in, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway, chest pulls out and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. You are doing so much for yourself right now, everybody. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, breathe your left leg, breathe it up high. Good. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step her through, heel, ball, toe, whether you can or can't, doesn't matter. Inhale, front left leg straightens to that perfect degree. Exhale, right back in it, low lungerie. Inhale, go for it. Breathe and flow. Every joint, every muscle, every tissue, every tendon, every organ, every cell within our body will be positively affected by the time we step off our mat. Right side on your own. Knee to elbow, hamstring stretch, dancing warrior flow. Breathe, everybody. Deep diaphragm breathing. And doing that with some consistency is so important. First of all, studies have told us that the number one factor for longevity is lung capacity, breath capacity. Good thing you decided to show up to a breath-based meditation, y'all. When we breathe through our diaphragm, it massages the lower organs. But also the lungs pull taut. And there's compression and a slight massage on the heart as well. A healthy one. This is huge, what you're doing. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Normally we've got a little bit more flow, but I went ahead and talked too much, and we got to get her done, y'all. This deep breath in, and this slow breath out. All right. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or that light hop of feet between hands, heels and toes are touching. Inhale, give me a halfway lifty as a flat backy, see? Exhale, dive, fold, empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. On your exhale, swing your right arm underneath your left, eagle up your arms. Now sink low into your chair. If that's not happening, we just grab opposite shoulders. Chest up. Shift your weight into your left leg. Take your right leg up, over, and around your left. Garudasana, the eagle pose. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. Try to be the shortest person in the park with the straightest spine. If you happen to lose your balance and fall, perhaps you can do your neighbor a favor by taking them down with you. You know, just challenging their stress response. I'm sure they'll be grateful. I'm sure of it. Here for another 3. We're going to unwind, keep our right leg lifted in 2. Slow motion, y'all. Inhale, unwind. Reach your both hands high. You lift your right knee to hip height. And then exhale. We're taking it back through airplane pose. Just nice and smooth. Just kind of passing through here. Inhale, option to reach your hands forward, create some space. Oh. Exhale, take her down to low lunge, everybody. Hands to the ground, low lunge. Step your right foot way back. Take an inhale, pull your chest out long and lengthen. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. So this, like pretty much everything else that we've done here today, is pretty simple. Nothing we've done here is overly complicated. Don't get me wrong, it hasn't looked easy, and that's why I haven't been doing it. But you're doing phenomenal, y'all. I'm telling you. I could tell you were one of those people that does hard things, that doesn't look away when challenge looks them in the face. I could tell you were one of those. Give me 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Thank yourself for being that person. Exhale. One more. Take an inhale. Woo! Exhale. Release your left hand down. Walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs. Parallel your feet. Stagger yourself with your neighbor if there's a chance you might find your head in someone else's asana. And then perhaps grab your toes, the outsides of your feet. Breathe, everybody. Hey, I'm like that some days, or even part of the day, whereas I don't want to do anything hard. I just want to be comfortable, which is all right. But if that's a constant thing, right? We probably know people that you say, hey, will you go to yoga with me? And they go, no. No? That's hard, dude. I don't want to do that. They will not step out of that. And the way society is, you can be comfortable all day long, all week long, all month long. But chances are you're not going to feel fulfilled. You're not going to grow. You're not going to get better. We need this stuff. It's hard because it has to be. You're doing amazing. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands right back to low lunge, top of your mat. Inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left, find a halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, dive in deep and empty out completely. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, you're going left arm underneath your right. I know, like the shortest series I've ever taught in my life, y'all. Sink low, shift your weight into your right leg, left leg up, over and around. Now, if you can, we try to pull everything towards the midline of our body. So what that means, if we can do that, and if not, that's okay. We just move with purpose and on purpose. We're not attached to the outcome, but more of a part of the process. What was I saying? Let me see, everything towards the midline. That would mean your wrists, elbows, knees, ankles align with your chin, with your navel. That's your midline. 5, shortest person in the park. 4, straightest spine. 3, laser-like focus. Ha! 2, and the balance of a chimp. Inhale, slowly come up, unwind, pull your left knee up, reach your hands to the sky. Slow motion, exhale, airplane pose. Just passing through. Inhale, you could reach your hands forward. I'm just saying you could. Exhale, take her down to low lunge. Hands to the ground. Inhale, look up, lengthen out as you breathe in. Exhale, twist your right hand high to the sky. Easy little low lunge twist. Simple shapes, simple movements that the human body is meant to be able to take. However, if you don't take these movements, these shapes with some regularity, you're going to lose the ability to do them. You've heard that all your life. If you don't use it, you lose it. You know that. You're one of those people. And that's why you're here. I commend you for that. Give me 2, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Switch legs, brother. Take an inhale. You're like, this doesn't feel like I feel it should. Exhale, right hand to the ground. Walk your hands to the left. Straighten both legs. Amazing, y'all. A different version than what you took on the other side. Or perhaps a version that you normally avoid. A version that you perhaps have an aversion to. Yo. I'll be here all week, y'all. All week. Heart above your head. Deep diaphragm breathing, saturating your blood with oxygen. And again, with your heart above your head, kind of reversing the flow of the river. All this oxygen-rich blood flooding straight to your brain. I'm not a doctor. I don't even play one on TV. But I'm telling you, that can be healthy. From here, take a breath. Inhale. Accelerate. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, left back, lengthen out. Exhale, take a stroll, walk your hands, top of your mat. This time, step your right foot back to your left, plank pose, high push-up position. Shift forward, exhale, lower, take it all the way down. Bend your knees, grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left with left. And if that's not happening, remember those cobra poses we did in the beginning? That's right there for you. Exhale everything out. Inhale, kick your legs up and back, and lift everything up. Yeah. Kick them up, kick them back. Can you get your thighs up off the ground, knees in towards each other? 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, 1 more, lift up. Woo! Exhale, release. Left ear to your mat. Gaze to your right, bend your knees, windshield wipe your legs, if you'd like. Usually feels pretty good. Let's do it again, do it again. Bring your chin forward. Bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with right hand. Left with left. Can I move these real quick? You mind? Kick your legs up and back. Lift everything up. Kick them up, y'all. Yeah. Thighs lifting up off the ground. Beautiful. Remember, knees in towards each other. They don't have to touch, but just kind of inner quadriceps engaged, pulling towards the midline of your body. Now, I think this can work if we do this together. Let's work together. Take an inhale here. On your exhale, roll onto your right side. Right side, y'all. I know this one feels really awkward. Great job. Let's inhale, take her back through center, kick and lift up. Exhale, take it, roll it to the other side. But take it from me, no matter how awkward you feel in this one, it's really nothing compared to how awkward you look in this one, okay? Amazing. Take her back through center. Lift and kick up one last time. Woo! Exhale, release. Opposite ear to your mat. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe your legs. Oh. Take a second, everybody. And then I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Let's take her home. Let's take her home. Inhale. Exhale. Take an inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe left foot over to or past your right wrist. Keep your hips level, walk your hands back, open your heart, breathe in. And exhale, walk your hands out, open your hips.